Well, I've just found this guy, which is one of the reasons why I don't have any interest in being famous and don't want to be famous, right? But I just can't actually believe this guy's cheek. I mean, he's kind of like some sort of, he's like what would happen if you mix together maybe like George Monboit and Andy the Gabby Cabby. If you could get George Monboit and Abby the Gabby Cabby merged together into one person, it'd probably be this cunt here. Look at this idiot. Now, I don't agree with everything Verbs says, right? Verbs has some peculiar guests on, right? And some of them talk absolute tosh. Even Graham Moore has said, like, you know, a lot of the freemen of the land nonsense is tosh, right? But some of the things they talk about is correct. Now, in this particular video, this guy is talking about Mark Steele, right? I actually have spoke to Steele a little bit. I don't speak to many people because they just don't bother replying and they're far too busy with their own stuff to bother commenting, right? But this guy, Reynard Wilson, is it Ray Wilson or Reynard or Reinhard? Is that meant to be some sort of Angela Rayner spin-off? Or I'm kind of thinking like, you know, stilt skin inside. Yeah, that's it, Ray Wilson. Can you remember that Inside song? That Inside song goes, swing low in a dark glass hour. You turn and cower, see it turn to dust. Moving a stern dark night, we take to flight. Snowfall turns to rust. Seeming a fusing mind like a nursing rhyme. Fat man starts to call. Here in a hostile place, I hear your face start to call. And you think that I've been losing my way. That's because I'm slightly blinded. And if you think that I don't make too much sense, that's because I'm broken-minded. Don't keep it inside. If you believe it, don't keep it all inside. Strong words in a Ganges sky, I have to lie, shadows move in pairs. Ring out from a Bruce sports card in the shooting yard. Looking through the tears, our black slate time we move in line, but never reach an end. Falling along straight town as the ice comes down, river starts to bend. And if you think that I've been losing my way, that's because I'm slightly blinded. And if you think I don't make too much sense, that's because I'm broken-minded. Don't keep it inside. If you believe it, don't keep it all inside. So, Reynard Wilson, I think that subconsciously, Reynard Wilson, this is his channel, right? So, Ray Wilson, Reynard Wilson, that's it. Stilt skin inside. Don't keep it inside, you know. But obviously, Reynard wants people to keep it inside and, you know, don't talk about it, basically, or else you'll get slated by him, you know. I mean, I've heard of June. There's a woman going around called June Slater, but, you know, this guy could probably eat June Slater for breakfast, although that'd be quite an interesting video to watch, wouldn't it? Reynard Wilson eating June Slater for breakfast, literally. That would be interesting. But, you know, this is a thing, right? 5G, right? Reynard. Now, I am not talking bollocks, Reynard, right? I have had a Nokia phone, right? Old brick style one at the side of my bed, right? This is fact, Reynard. I aren't talking bullshit. Why would I lie, Reynard? Right? Am I lying now? Am I lying? I am, Reynard, right? I'm sworn in on oath, but you probably think that was nonsense as well, right? The phone signal can stimulate parts of the brain inside it. And I felt it from an old mobile phone when the text message signal was coming through to the phone moments before it was received. And it happened on 3 separate occasions, Reynard, right? So phone signals can stimulate parts of your brain, right? I felt it. That is not a lie. Why would I lie, Ray? Why would I make it up when it is a fact that occurs? Therefore, if this effect is repeated and exposure is increased, there is a threat of radiation to the human body, Reynard. Right? Now, you might not be able to get your head around it and you don't believe it. I'm not asking you to believe it, but what I'm telling you is, Reynard, right? It is a fact which I have evidence and testimony for it. Now, some people might take that a little bit further and start to say that it's intentional or whatever, but you know, Terence McKenna had a brain tumour. No one knows where it came from, right? It could have come from anywhere. But this is the thing. If someone did have one of those devices, and if they did want to use it at a stronger frequency or strength, it's possible, as opposed to it is impossible and cannot ever happen, Ray, right? It's not impossible, and it's not like it can't ever happen, Ray. It is possible. I felt it, Ray, right? I have felt it, Ray. So do not bullshit the fucking theory off, Ray, right? It is a actual, true fucking phenomenon which occurs from some models of mobile phones. So why bullshit people off? Right, Ray? Why fucking do it? Don't keep it inside, Ray. Don't keep it inside. Hey, look, Ray gun. That'd cause some damage, wouldn't it? You know, look at this guy. Ray Slater. Check this guy out.